Hey, my name is Stuart Paul Young, and I'm due to graduate from Curtin University at the end of semester 2 2021 with a Bachelor of Commerce, majors in property and marketing. The purpose of this presentation is to reflect on my time studying at Curtin University, to reflect on my time sitting and studying the unit Enhancing Your Business Mind. I'll also reflect on a employability tool that I completed, and I'll also discuss my future career plans once I graduate, and I'll also leave a message for my future self. So please enjoy the show. So reflecting on my time studying at Curtin University, the first word that really does pop into my mind is challenging. The journey has been immensely challenging for me, probably the most challenging period of my life. At the same time, I believe along this journey I've grown as a person the most in life, so no regrets, and enjoyed my time studying at Curtin University. In terms of some skills that I've learnt over the course of the journey, and I'll utilise moving forward in life, my ability to critically think my way through a situation and solve a problem. The way I've become very professional in planning, particularly when I'm looking at achieving a goal or putting my mind to something. I've become very adaptable, and my computer and digital literacy have improved immensely. So really pleased with the improvements in those skills. What would I change if I had my time over at university again? I would 100% try and do a lot more networking and make more friends, but it was very difficult with my situation, having to complete a lot of my degree online. Would I study again? Something that I would definitely consider, but in the short to medium run, I just want to enjoy the important things in life, spend more time with family and friends, and also focus on my business interests. And how I managed my time whilst at university, again, very challenging, but I had to make sacrifices, and those sacrifices were around my social life, working full time. I had to do a lot of study late at night and on weekends, so had to find time somewhere, and my sacrifices were the social life, which can be quite difficult for young people. So reflecting on my time studying the unit Enhancing Your Business Mind, there's really two skills that I've taken away from studying that unit, and the first one is the Gaddy pitch. What I like about the Gaddy pitch is it's a very engaging way to create a great first impression quickly. How that's done is firstly highlighting a problem that people out there in the marketplace are potentially having, and then secondly, it allows you to illustrate your value and your unique selling proposition by explaining how you can go about solving that problem for people. And then thirdly, it allows you to provide some credible stories of success around solving the problem for people, and also allowing you to maybe explain some awards that you have picked up again by helping people with the problem that they need solving. So thumbs up to the Gaddy pitch. Secondly, I love the skill of reflection of performance. I got a lot of value out of that. I just love the fact that it helps you really analyze what you did well and what you didn't do well in a particular situation, whether or not you're doing it individually or as a team. So if that situation was to arise again, you can perform better. So thumbs up to the skill of reflection. And did I make friends during my time studying the unit? Look, there was definitely personalities that I think I could have created relationships and friendships with if I actually had done this unit face-to-face or on campus, but because I did it online, we were really restricted. So yeah, I think there was definitely personalities there that I could have created stronger relationships with. So reflecting on the employability tool, I firstly completed this at the start of the Enhancing Your Business Mind unit and at the end. So let's look at the first the first test and the results. Here are the results of the second test that I took at the end of semester. So looking at the results from test 1 and test 2, you can clearly see from test 2 that I've made some nice solid improvements, and I've particularly made a lot of improvement in the emotional literacy category, and that was certainly a focal point after test 1 to really get better and improve in that category. And I lent on some skills that I highlighted earlier in this video regarding critical thinking and being adaptable. And I experienced some very emotional situations that I've had to help people through over the last sort of few weeks or so, and I've made a conscious effort to really try and be better supporting people from an emotional perspective. I am generally an empathetic person, but sometimes being a rational person as well, people don't necessarily feel the empathy side of me coming out. So it's good to see from test 2 that I've really made some improvements in that regard. And looking at the overall results in terms of all the categories, it really does appear that I'm very employable and very strong across all literacies, which I'm proud about. So my career plan once I graduate from Curtin University will be to start a marketing business. I'm going to start a strategic marketing consultation business, and the initial steps will be to register a business name and complete a strategic marketing and business plan, which I'll then execute to scale the business. In terms of the actions that I'll take to get more involved in the marketing industry, I'll look at, and I'm super keen to join the Australian Institute of Marketing. That will enable me to continue to improve my professional development in the field. It will also allow me to network with like-minded professionals so we can share ideas, bounce ideas off, and that's the way I'm going to immerse myself in the industry to become an overall better marketing professional. So a message to my future self in 5 years' time. I really hope that you go and achieve those goals that you set aside whilst you were studying, which is to go out and get married and have children and start a family. And I hope that you can look at your degree in the future and remember that that's a signal to you that if someone or people tell you you can't go out and achieve something, that if you put your mind to something, you can absolutely go and achieve it. And also just remember that the only person that can get in the way of you achieving greatness is yourself. So in closing, I've reflected on my time studying at Curtin University. I've reflected on my time studying the unit Enhancing Your Business Mind. I've reflected on the employability tool. I've discussed my future career plans after graduation, and I've also left a message for my future self. So before I wrap up, I would like to sincerely thank Curtin University for giving me the opportunity of studying at their institution, and to all this teaching staff that I've worked with, that's given me guidance and helped me with my studies. I really appreciate it. And until next time, all the best.